This is the second time I work on the state preferences. So basically it's using the same class, but the way the preferences are saved is different. It's not associated with the menu here. So for example, suppose this is where you input the preference, like. By the way, the keyboard doesn't go away when you move out of the text box again, so I have to use those 2 lines of code to make it disappear, but that's not the point of this lesson here, so I'm not gonna do it. So if I save it, press save, it's gonna save this preference, and this button is just to print out the preference that's saved. The point is how it is going to be saved and how it can be retrieved, and the way it can be retrieved doesn't have to be this button. Okay, so like more. Okay, and save, and to show that it's saved, I'm going to press load button again. See, it was saved, that's why it came out. And so that's what saved preferences is. And this is the demonstration application from this lesson. Okay, these are not that important anymore. And okay, so on click, there are 2 buttons, save button and load button. So these 2 buttons are programmed right here, and these buttons are initialized here. These are initialized in process, and so now these buttons are called save and load here. And I'm attaching the on-click listener here so that I can do this on-click actions here. Well, anyway, I don't know if I'll be using this very much. I think it's equivalent to, I don't know, it's almost like, no, I don't think it's session, because session expires. Well, suppose it never expires, then it works just like sessions, I guess. I don't know. Or cookies or something. Well, it's in a way similar. It doesn't really hold a lot of, well, it's gonna be stored in the memory, so you don't want to store too much information in there. So that's not probably very useful for my own training application, because I want to really store I want to store and retrieve a lot of data, so it's really gonna be saved as a file or something on a physical device or somewhere, and then that needs to be retrieved from the location rather than the memory. Anyway, so that's basically the same thing I use. What shared preferences was, it's the second time I used it.